Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baltimore by Night, a Vampire the 5th Edition Masquerade Chronicle.
God damn it. You just fuck it up on purpose now, just to troll me.
I may or may not. I will not answer that in the affirmative or the negative.
Anyway.
Yes. As you see, our whole crew is here tonight. Say hello, crew. Hello.
Hello, crew.
Now, Katrina, our chronicler, what did we do last time?
Sorry, I'm laughing at the chat. So we recapped on what we did over the break. It was how many years was it? 5? Three?
I think it was three.
Three.
Seems like so long.
3-year break. Yeah, it's been a while in real life. Life happened. Let's see. We talked about some of what we did while we were apart. Cozy met a new friend who she's going to mentor, who is another vampire that knows diddly shit and possibly even less than Sean. Let's see. What else was there? Oh, there was some drama down at the theater that got very quickly resolved by Sophia and Liz with, a small minor amount of brain trauma that might have sent some people to the hospital and or coroner.
It's fine.
I'm trying to remember what else there was. Am I remembering something about Millie showing up?
Well, there was a discussion about going after her. Mari was talking to Tommy about it, I think.
Or no, to Tommy?
Yeah, I
That's
think
what I wrote
so,
down.
because I called him Thomas, and he was like, "That's not my name," and I was like, okay, sorry.
On my birth certificate, it's Tommy. Thank you very much.
Thomas is my father, please.
We change it ever so slightly for every generation.
Yeah, I think that was the main beats that we hit.
Sounds pretty okay. Let me just make a couple adjustments to my sheet here, because I actually do take some notes in this.
We did all get a lot of new powers and abilities that we haven't explored much yet.
That's true, yeah. Well, Sophia
stat-wise.
explored some of hers.
Oh,
That's true.
I did.
You
Just
worked for the Men in
I have
Black.
more. Some of us took some powers and things. Some of us may have done some research into some things that happened a few years ago, with the local police department.
Who gives a shit? It's been years. It's Baltimore. People die all the time.
It's a statute of limitations.
Yeah.
On murder?
Well, yeah. Depending on who you murder. And if you're a vampire.
According to the rules of Ace Attorney, I got like 13 more years and I'd be scot-free, goddammit.
So, and I believe we did not leave with torpor, so you were still awake. It was halfway during the night, I believe, right?
I guess so.
Or did you
You
go
mean
back?
day sleep?
Yeah, day sleep.
None of us have gone into torpor in a while.
Yeah, we don't know what
I
happened
don't
during the
think
3 years.
we left off with going to sleep.
Going to sleep? Okay, in which case, let us awaken a day or two later. Let's say 2 days later with a rouse check-in. That way we don't have the same situation where we roleplay every night and every battle.
I got a
Success.
Do that, Kevin? Would we do that to you? That doesn't sound like us.
Is one just a failure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the when it's a check, there's no critical or failure or super on it.
Cool.
I'm hangry.
Yeah. Just get hangy.
I am not hungry, and I'm going to blush of life. Oh, all right. I'm also not hungrier.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, so.
Yeah, blush of life too. Ah, tits.
I'll do that too, I guess. Ooh.
And I do my morning routine around the apartment, so it looks like I am having breakfast and all that other good stuff. There is general waste of things that a person would waste in the morning.
Time. Much time.
That too.
So I wake up and we will start with Mari.
Okay.
Right, you wake up and there is a message on your phone from Mario.
I check it.
It says, Mari, please meet us at and it gives you the address where the family meets and everything. It's like there's something we need your decision on.
All right, I'll be there.
Just checking in here. All right, so
We're gonna sell you off to another boy.
so you go to, let's say we cut to you entering the nice. You okay? Is it the squirrel?
There's two. No, there's two Robins. Sorry.
You already killed Robin. He's not back, okay?
There's multiple Robins in this game.
They're all dead.
For a second, I thought that there were two Mr. Tubbs, and I got really excited.
Oh,
This bird like fits the description of Tubbington though, like so cute.
I love chubby birds.
Yeah. Continue.
all right. I go.
Yeah, so you see the mansion outside in the county. Pull up to Mario comes out. Mari.
Mario.
We got a small situation and we figured we'd let you deal with it.
What's the situation?
It's Lorenzo. He's informed some people of certain activities he shouldn't have. He squealed.
Oh, all right.
We know there's a whole history with your dad and him, and he was loyal for a long time, but things happen.
All right. Take me to him.
They lead you into a nice sitting room. Would you have changed anything in the house?
Yeah, I think she would have like made it because her brother still lives there, so maybe. Does he still live there?
Was there a reason for him not to?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
He was young, so I didn't know if he like got to college or.
It's like 2024. People just live with their parents' house as long as possible anymore. Housing prices are outrageous.
Yeah. Hey, I think I would have made it like more of a home. I think that a lot of times it was probably just very polished when Mari was growing up, and just like pictures like hanging on the walls and stuff. So
your father would have done most of the stuff in like the study area. How would you have how does that look now after 3 years?
Well, it's mine now, so probably just very Mari-esque, like still kind of got that same like sharp mafia feel to it, but more of like a Mari touch, maybe.
The classic Mari feel.
Like there's a banana nut muffin in the corner of the.
It's been there for 3 weeks. People are like, "What the fuck is that smell?"
I don't know. It's
Copy of
absolutely
Obi-Wan
not
in the corner.
Mari because it's way too tacky, but my brain was just like, yeah, there are no doors anymore. It's just beaded curtains. It's so fucking tacky.
A picture of a
Lots of
with a top hat on and a suit.
Lots of crystals everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're confusing Mari with Callie.
So many plants and shit everywhere. Yeah.
So, any other trophies in the room that you want to display?
You have the demon cane on display.
Well,
National Spelling Bee.
are there any
Oh
like
wait.
body parts or anything on display for people to notice? I just want to know how how intimidating and vampiric you are.
I kind of want to say like she has her dad's finger, but it has the family ring on it, just like in the corner, like under a like one of those like
Ma'am?
It's on display. It's a display case.
yeah, it's in a display case.
So you go in and there's several of the other more maid people there, and you see Lorenzo sitting in the chair, just kind of sweating. And he's like, and he just it's like he wants to say something to you, but he's just he's too intimidated to really speak at this moment.
Lorenzo.
Mari?
I heard that you've been talking.
It's not like that. Like, I might have said some things to someone, but I made sure I want to come back to you directly.
You were loyal to my father for a very long time, weren't you?
Was joined up and was working for your family since I was like 14. About half my life devoted to loyally to all of you.
You're loyal to the family, which means you are loyal to me.
Now, yes, definitely you're the top.
And
We
you
all
must
remember.
know.
We remember the night.
You must know how much it breaks my heart, Lorenzo, to see you just whittle that family connection away.
Please, just show some mercy. Like I said, I only did it because I was just trying to move up and around, and there were some people on my way, so I wanted to get rid of them.
Move up and around who, Lorenzo?
The family. I figured in the
My family?
Yeah. Of course, just your family. I figured, some of the weaker members of the that work for you, if we, that gave them away, just that they went somewhere, there'd be more opportunities for me for the organization.
Oh, Lorenzo, do you not trust me that I would give you exactly what you deserve?
Oh no, I know those words.
Mario, my sword.
He's like, all right. Pulls out a broadsword. He's like, I mean, your dad used to prefer guns, but hey, this is just as interesting. Do you want me to do it this time, or you got it this time?
I've got it this time.
It's the first couple times is tough, but you get the hang of it. Like, oh, and as he says that, everyone's just like, oh, as they remember Luigi.
I unsheath the sword. Do you know what this is?
Is that a trick question? Because it appears to be some form of sword.
It's a family heirloom. Passed down the Di Bartillo line for generations. My father kept it above his desk as a warning. And I always thought, it should be used as intended.
to knight someone, correct? Further up the family.
No. I jam it through his throat.
Jam it through. Blood starts pouring out. One of the other guys in the room kind of steps back, has some blood splatters on him. He's like, "Oh,
My good PJs.
Just get this dry cleaned.
And he's just there bleeding out. Do you do anything else as this man is
Yeah.
bleeding out?"
I bend down and I whisper in his ear, "The sword is used to cut the tongues of the liars." And I pull it back out.
And just kind of crumples in the seat and just has this white shirt has become stained with blood. Mario's like, "All right, guys, everybody out, everybody out, everybody out." They all walk out. Mario locks the door. He's like,
You're gonna do
Mari, don't waste it. Don't waste it.
Yeah, I drink from him.
It's just like killing any animal. You want to use all the parts you can. Do you want his bones to be
We
splayed?
just made the same fucking sound.
Or don't want the bones? Bones? No bones?
I don't know. What would you use the bones for? Broth?
Just imagining Mari sitting there like Baby Yoda with like a bone broth soup.
I was thinking we just keep them so you, if you want to put all of the people who betrayed you on display and just label them in the hallway.
I mean, we could do that.
Hmm.
Maybe we could give one of his bones to Gawain.
We can do that too.
Yeah. Send a letter to his family.
Okay. It's typical one. He died in the line of duty. He was brave, etc. Or he betrayed, or he betrayed you, and he paid the consequences.
No, that he was brave and all that shit.
Okay. Of usual ones and then. Okay. Now have them come in and clean up the chair and stuff. Yeah. So other than that, how's your how's it been the last couple of nights? Pretty good.
It's been all right.
Hmm.
I
You
don't-
you don't talk?
Huh?
No.
What?
What?
What did you say, Mario?
I was saying, how's your days? And you can talk to me about anything.
Oh yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Something seems on your mind. When you say it's fine multiple times like that, that typically means something is bothering you.
Oh well, I mean, I'm not exactly telling anybody about anything.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you confess to killing, people who betray you, that's can get you arrested.
I know, I'm aware.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, if you need me to do it, that way you don't have to take the fall. If you can literally say I didn't do it. Yeah. So your friends still don't know.
No,
They're gonna find out
That way.
eventually.
I mean, I've been through a lot with them. I've had my heart ripped out. It's just like,
Yeah, Cesario was a good one.
Cesari's. Who knows what's going on with Cesari?
But they're like I said, they're gonna eventually find out. I think one or two of your friends might have the ability to see the future kind of stuff. felt, I always wondered, because I've always heard that there are certain of your kind that have the ability to perceive the future and everything. Why don't you all play the lotto more?
I don't know. You would think that would be like the first thing that somebody would think of when they were a vampire.
Yeah. Or like, see if they can use their powers to predict the stock market or something when invest heavily in things.
Yeah.
But that's so boring.
Interesting. And I just, I kind of think your friends would take it kind of harshly if they do find out you're living so well, especially when your one friend is still living in the basement of a theater. Like, you're not even offering to get her a better room or anything,
I'm going to. I don't know if Cozy would even want to leave, but I could offer, but I'm going to invest in in a cartery.
Oh, yeah, I've heard rumors of that.
Who's snitching?
Who's telling Montreal? Just maybe put up a front in order to get some business done on the side.
Which kind of business?
Our business.
Oh, the not legitimate business.
No.
Okay. There's a lot of businesses, Mari. You know that. We all know that the family has its fingers in a couple things.
I mean, that's true.
Said my dad.
But yeah, so what are we gonna do about your brother?
I mean,
He's he's drifting some. I don't know if he's like he's in he went to college, got the degrees, getting that, but I think he's just entering that time where you're like, I think he's in the senior year of college, I think, and he's just like, I don't know. I just don't think he knows what he really wants to do currently. I remember going through that as I was younger.
I could talk to him. I don't think that. I don't know if he would listen, but
It's not like he has any parents currently.
I hope we were better off without them anyway.
I guess I could try to give him some of the stuff I helped you with, maybe. Bring him in. I mean, he has shown some interest in the family businesses.
I don't want Kai to be any part of this.
I know, which is why I keep rejecting him, so to speak. He's persistent. He does want to help out, especially, after knowing, what happened to your father. You should really tell him the truth about that, though. He is a bit suspicious that what happened isn't what we told him happened, isn't really what happened. A jet skiing accident and getting eaten by sharks is a bit far-fetched. And I will say that it's thankful that we did kill Lorenzo, because that was his idea to say that initially. He just leans on his body, Lorenzo's body. It's like, yeah, yeah, that's just something to think of.
I will talk to Kai.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything you need me to do for anything? Like any other business that you're thinking? Need to move any of our people around, anything like that? Just Is business as usual?
I mean, I would say business as usual right now, just till things get back to normal after people hear what happened to Lorenzo. I'm sure it's going to
Yeah,
cause stir one way or another.
yeah. They will definitely see that. Thankfully we do have the receipts of him basically making the calls and stuff to the feds, so because obviously I would never bring someone like this up to you if I didn't have proof and evidence.
Yeah.
But we'll get, like I said, get this cleaned up. Just moves Lorenzo's head around. He's like, right, Lorenzo, buddy? So yeah, do you want to talk to Callie tonight, or just go and schedule a date? I can ask to get it put into your scheduling book.
No, I think I should talk to Kai tonight.
Sounds good. He goes and grabs the chair and starts pulling it out the room. There's even like little tracks to where you can put the chair to make it easier to move because they're used to it now. It's a good thing we had it installed. I'm sorry we haven't been able to get that trap door in. I mean, it's a bit cliche, but it still would be fun.
It would be fun.
Yeah. But it's really hard getting the permits for one of those.
I know a guy in town planning.
All right, let's cut to who wants to be next. Sean.
Sure.
Yeah. Sean, you have Waken at the community center. Does Sean want to do anything for the night?
Let's see, what did I have in my docket, I guess. He'll go around just the community center, check on and everyone that's just right there, and then he'll yeah, he'll just go to work.
Say, walk into your work and one of your new employees walks up, say, "Hey, boss."
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, yeah, I've only been working you a couple weeks now. And now the others have told me not to ask too many questions or say too much. But there's some strange things that happen. We had some strange clientele. Is there something more I need to know? Or is this like a like weird special shop or anything? I mean, I've asked around. I wouldn't say it's just a normal shop, but there's a lot of blood we clean up.
He's a Baltimore baby.
Mm-hmm, that's a point. Right there.
So yeah, we do get some weird clientele, but clean, some touch ups and detailing is detailing.
There's also this strange guy who's standing over in the corner saying he wants to talk to you and that he's just kind of waiting for you to show up. Like, I didn't see him walk in.
Oh,
Calm down.
no.
Oh, that's fine. Is it Arthur?
Yes, you see Arthur.
Yeah. Hey, Arthur.
Like, Sean,
Yeah.
how is it going? I believe is the phrase.
That is the phrase. Yes, it's going pretty well. How are you?
Doing well.
Good.
So There are some things I wish to discuss more in private when you get a chance. But in addition to that, I am purchasing a new several conveyances that I would like for you to look at. They are older antiques.
Okay. Yeah.
The one is I believe controversial vehicle. So I would definitely like you to check on that for me.
You've piqued my interest, but yeah, if you wanna hang out in my office real quick, I gotta finish this up, and I'll be right with you in a minute.
All right. It's quite dirty in there, but I will wait.
So yeah, this is it's just things are what they are around here. Just it's only been a couple weeks, so keep any theories you got to yourself for right now. And maybe in a couple more weeks, I might let you in on some other loops that we got going on, but I mean overall, it's a garage. I don't,
Okay.
nothing completely out of left
Right.
field.
Like I said, I didn't think detailing would involve so much blood and visceral. So
Well, we're like one of the few places that, besides like what crime scene cleanups, like actually like deal with that kind of stuff on a more commercial basis. It's just not advertised, but it's word of mouth. People know that we do that, which is why we get enough business around here.
Oh,
So,
makes sense.
so, but yeah, like you're doing a great job, So just just if you got any more questions, just let me know. But I got a friend / client I gotta deal with at the moment. So anything else at the moment?
No, it's just wondering, as it was very unusual stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets weirder later in the night. Yeah. Like
Yeah, I was thinking about asking to switch shifts, but they said that the night shift really makes or breaks you.
that is true. Yeah. If you can make it like a month at night shift, then I'll talk with the day shift guys and see if they can squeeze you in.
All right, sounds good.
But yeah. What is their name? Shemp.
Yeah, we'll go with Shemp. There's either that or Curly Joe.
Well, you're doing good work, Shemp. So keep it up. Talk to you in a little bit. All right, and then we go in my office. I assume that Arthur is in my chair.
He's still standing.
Still standing. Okay.
Yeah, he's looking over at a one of those birds that just keep dipping. He's just like fascinating.
Yeah, I like it. I close the door, pull the blinds and whatnot. Would you care for a seat?
No.
Okay. What's going on? How can I help?
I have purchased a vehicle that has some controversial history amongst humans.
Okay.
Yes. Apparently it has details on it that need to be changed.
Okay. Do we know
But
anything about the previous owner?
belong to a group called the Nazis or something like that. Nothing I really care about. Some mortal problems.
Cool.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
I
But
was
I-
thinking it
This Adolf
was
Hitler's car.
like FDR's like car where he got shot or something.
JFK.
I would,
That was JFK, not FDR.
JFK. I'm sorry. Yes, that's what.
I was also thinking JFK.
Yeah, I was like,
I was thinking
yes,
like
he got the convertible.
I thought it was Hitler's car from the beginning.
Oh.
Yes, that don't really. There's paperwork for its provenance and stuff. I had to outbid several people, but apparently it's. I'm told that driving it around the city unaltered would be cause issues for people.
Okay. We should be able to handle that, no problem.
Hmm.
Keep the historical ness of the car itself, and cover up, remove the details, or
You know what I find interesting is mortals consider like something that's only 70 years ago historic when your species have been around for like 60,000 years. That's just a blink of the eye,
it's true.
a flicker of the flame.
But mortals also, they have they live that little dash between the two numbers on their tombstone.
That's very poetic.
I heard it on a pamphlet or something.
Always
I didn't
take
read it, I
credit.
heard it.
Yeah, don't.
It's
Remember,
so weird
Sean.
what they make audiobooks now.
But Sean, remember,
Yes.
if you say things that are amazing and someone says that is interesting or prophetic or smart, always take credit. There was a movie I watched not too long ago. Movies are a strange, interesting thing. I like them, but they're weird. And there's a line in there that really is one that you mortals should live by. If someone asks if you're a god, you say yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if someone
You're right.
asks,
I should have taken Ray's advice. No, it was Winston. It's Winston's advice. How can I forget? Yes, it's Ghostbusters.
which there's apparently
Callie, you didn't know what?
She's
I think it was actually from Ghostbusters until he said it was Ray or Winston. I was like, oh, that's Ghostbusters.
She's only seen it once. Give her a break.
So on your trip to Florida, make sure you have a portable DVD player so you can watch all these movies if you drive. Just drive so you have time.
We just watched Ghostbusters like 3 months ago. Like,
1 and 2.
So you have no excuses then.
no.
I still got to see Afterlife.
Yeah,
But-
it was my opinion.
But so remember, but yeah, but yes, always say yes.
Noted.
Because the thing is, most of the time, those who actually create the things are either dead or not around. So you can take credit for it. Most people won't even recognize that you're stealing ideas.
Makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Stealing identities, ideas, concepts. It works well. There's actually a mortal named Edison who used to do that a lot, and he became famous enough that even I remember the name. Does anyone remember the people he stole from? Exactly. Just some free advice from another member of the cartery.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You have been teaching me quite a lot, and I greatly appreciate it.
I'm almost tempted to initiate you into an ancient order I belong to. Unfortunately, you are young.
Shoot.
Yes. But we can discuss it later. Would you like to come to my
Oh gosh darn it!
Oh, gee willikers, man. Oh.
Would you like to come to my house in a couple of days to have dinner?
Sure.
I can prepare the finest of whatever it is you can keep down.
I can keep down stuff for the night. Iron Gullet and eat food.
Yes. My butler said that there's a interesting food he was thinking about making. Rocky Mountain oysters. Would you be interested in those?
Well, I can honestly say I've never had them, but to be honest, Arthur, I can't say I've ever been interested in trying them.
I'll just have him prepare some raw flesh then.
Okay.
It's easier. He gets very what's the word? He feels confined because he can't really make big feasts like he would like to, considering he's one of only 3 people in the building that can eat.
Feels limited. Oh, poor
Yeah.
guy. Oh well.
Yes. I'm gonna have to erase his memory again so he feels less bad about it.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta do that.
Anyway, I will be leaving. No offense, but your garage does have stains.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can always come by the house.
Ah, yes, you do have a house.
That was, that's a recent thing. I don't know if I've brought it up too often, but like, friend helped me out with that.
Yes. I will go there next time when you actually are there.
Yeah.
Do you have any roommates?
No.
Good. It complicates things.
Would you like some?
I was also about to make that joke.
He definitely asked you on a date, so
Oh, oh no.
Honestly, that's my favorite shit. Sean and Arthur forever. Let's go, TP.
Raining in the middle of the
Wait,
night.
this guy
Can
scares the
I
shit out of
Stay
me.
the night.
Better he's on
That
our
makes
side.
it even better.
Yes.
That makes it even better. Like, the
All right.
scarier one person is, the better it is.
Okay, but yeah, I'll swing by in a day or two. Just let me know which day specifically and what time. I'll swing by and then have some food. And if you want, I can stay around a little bit and take a look at your car or your cars.
If you wish to invite the rest of the cartery, you may.
Okay.
no, it's a date. You can't.
Shut up.
I'll allow you to decide upon that. It matters not to me one way or another.
Okay.
This time I will walk through your front door. I believe I almost killed your servant out there when I walked through the shadows.
Yeah, the new guy's a bit jumpy, so he'll live. I can always get one of my other people from the coterie to wipe their mind or whatever if I have to.
If you grow bored of this new servant, just send him to my place and I can deal with him for you. I know you get a bit
Noted.
squeamish.
I mean, not that squeamish.
I could have my chef prepare him. If it gets annoying enough.
Needs you to chill a little bit.
Otherwise, I would be.
Callie's face just so good.
Stop paying attention to me. Just
Everything in my peripheral vision is just.
And he slowly walks out.
All right. Well, catch you later.
I believe the correct term is Arthur out.
What the fuck is wrong with
Why are
Baltimore?
you like
Why
this?
does everyone do that?
Just trying
I want to draw some of a like hand leaning against wall, Arthur, Sean.
Yeah.
So we will cut to
That dude's definitely gonna kill me.
We'll cut to Sophia and Liz.
Oh,
Hi,
hi.
Yes.
here.
after awakening, you are both beckoned.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck. I hate being beckoned.
Oh, how are we beckoned?
And by whom?
You are beckoned to the I can't remember the name of it. Where all the Ventrue meet.
Oh.
Like I know the building and stuff like
The
that.
board meeting?
Yeah, board meeting.
I made it! No.
See, both
that
arrive.
Is that at the I can't remember. Is that at the trade center?
No, it's the place that got turned into apartments in real life, but ours is not. It's like used to be a bank, I believe. Downtown. It's got the like the green top kind of thing.
I'll find it.
Am I after these 3 years a member of the board?
Oh, Ventrue.
I think you always
Mortys.
were. You just weren't like you
Well,
had. I think
am
you
I
arrived like the
included?
day after the meeting.
Yeah, but now I'm
better
included.
than everybody else.
Yeah, you're included in the meetings.
I get to pick a new desire because that fulfills mine.
Oh,
Oh. So, bring up the.
Oh, I like being summoned then. Happy Sophia.
There we go. Yeah. You arrive and you see the Baltimore board. So it's Ebenezer, John, the two of you, Julian, Raymond still sitting there. He's like, you know, he was punished for some transgressions in the past.
Yeah, punished.
Yes. It's taken him a considerable time to, but they decided not to eliminate him when the truth of things came out.
He's still on my list. He lied to me.
I found it, Kevin. It's in the chat.
Which chat?
At the Zoom.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason, my Zoom does not give me alerts for the chat. And I don't know why.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If you have it open, it won't show you the messages. Like if you have the little thing.
Yeah. It used to like have a thing where like had a red like notification, so I knew, but now it doesn't even have that. It has nothing.
Is your chat open?
No.
Okay. I don't know. Did
Yeah.
you turn off the notification? But somewhere.
Probably.
I'm working on it. It could just be
Yeah.
BB silly. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the Bank of America building. So you're in the boardroom. You got the holographic display, and all the shutters come down. The hypocrisy of the Ventrue, you know, mentioning they don't want technology, but then using it all the time.
I love it.
Some of us trying to actively learn to be more skilled with it. Me.
Yeah. So there's actually another member there. It is I believe it was Elizabeth, the grandsire.
Oh, it's grandmama.
She's wearing a power suit, essentially. You know, not an actual power suit, but like a business suit that just kind of like power, as opposed to her older outfits that she showed up in.
Well, it depends on what color it is. You know, you really like the more jewel tone in the suit, the more powerful the lady.
Oh yeah. So
I make a point of greeting her before I greet anyone else.
she's like, Sophia, or sorry, Miss Miller.
Ma'am.
Do we know her surname?
She doesn't technically have one because of her age.
Valid. Okay.
She's just the boss.
Actually, she might have one. Let me. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Damn it. But everyone would just call her ma'am. Oh, now the dot beard. What the hell? I wonder. Okay, that's weird. If I click show chat previews, it doesn't show chat previews. I have to declick it for it to show it.
Odd.
Interesting.
Anyway, so when Sarana Ebony's like, I have called this meeting of the board together to discuss our quarterly events. Everything is going very smoothly in Baltimore now that things have stabilized over the last several years. It's probably some of the most stable history we've had since the 80s, which is nice. Our mole within several of the more aggressive unit groups is doing well. We're keeping track of any remnant Sabbat activity as well as the thin blood churches and everything. I believe most of the thin bloods are slowly coming to the Camarilla side of things through our propaganda. Anything to report, Miss Caldwell, amongst your friends? Anything new?
Is there anything new since last? Because we do the board meeting every month, right?
They like to do it quarterly now because every month just seems excessive.
That's fair. Well, I guess, update them on like what I have been doing in local politics, and I don't think that Liz knows anything big about the other folks, right? Because like, I don't know anything about what Mari's doing.
Correct.
I believe Jilon branched out into some other business ventures, right?
Mm-hmm. Working on silk productions. Now that he knows how silk is actually made.
Very special silk.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
He came back from backpacking across Asia.
and I don't think Sean, he hasn't like expanded the business, right? He just like bought a house.
I put another dot in resources when I leveled up, so I figured maybe he got another place, and it's like just a business hour,
Mm-hmm.
like daytime only for right now. Maybe something later. Get my own little what are they? Not half blood.
Thin blood.
Thin blood.
Half blood is from Percy Jackson.
And a few other things, but
If you could get one of those, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I guess you would mention that since that he is a resource that a lot of kindred tap into.
He's a good resource. So there are two things we really wanted to discuss at this meeting. One,
I did tell you about New Girl.
I don't need to know that.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, I don't think they care.
I mean, like, from what Cozy knows is that she needs to tell the prince about it at some point. So, like,
at some point, you do
Yeah, but
introduction.
telling the
should be-
prince is not telling the
Yeah.
council.
I'm just reminding you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there are two things. One, as per Miss Miller and Miss Caldwell's prior communication, we will look the other way if anything happens to Smith. So you have our approval if anything happens. I know you've been planning and working very hard last several years, and we figure it is acceptable.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
I am thrilled at this development.
And the other thing is, we, Miss Miller, Miss Caldwell, the rest of us, there's a slightly less total board business, but it is one that the board should be aware of. Though you're not really old, you've only been vampires or kindred for about 4 years or so. It has been acceptable, and we are trying to expand. So when are you going to have chowders?
Wait, say that again.
Chowders. When were you going to we
We want grandbabies, damn it!
need to-
Grandma wants great
Dang it,
grandbabies.
who
Let's
is
go.
saying this? Is this Ebenezer or is this
Yeah.
like Elizabeth or?
It's Ebenezer. It's like
Oh Jesus!
I obviously, if you wish to sire Chowder, you have permission. You know, our lineage has a very standard procedure. I was like Mr. Luna and Mr. Frost here, whose lineages have different traditions. But most of us who are in the city, or our bloodline, so to speak, have a specific thing we do where you sire three, eventually three. You don't have to do all three at once, obviously. In fact, it's best not to.
Yeah, that's
And
a
then
lot of responsibility.
And then typically we do an invert, so that example would sire 2 women and a man. You would sire 2 men and a woman, so that we keep our numbers kind of equalized. We don't know why even grandma here, so as you call her, it's a tradition that went back centuries. It's just what we do.
I don't have
Eh.
anybody specific in mind, but I can certainly think on it. I have a couple candidates that might not be bad options.
But if you find someone, you have our permission, just make sure that they are worthy
Of
of
course. Is there like a reason? Are we trying to like expand our numbers in the
Yes.
near future or?
Honestly, the council overall is tired of the Toreador having a numbers advantage. They keep rooting it over us,
Understandable.
so to speak. We are one of the
Now-
smaller clans in the city, and we need more so that we can secure our position, even in our new democratic system.
Understandable.
So, unfortunately, Mr. Frost here cannot sire anyone, as his generation is too low.
What a
Julian,
shame.
Mr. Frost is like, that's a little bit of a insult when
Oh yeah, no, that's a huge insult.
it's like, yeah. And then Julian doesn't want to sire anymore. It's just he believes that apparently passing on the curse is not a pleasant thing, so he doesn't. We respect his decisions. Because, damn it, Mr. Lunas is amazing. We love him.
Even here, he's respected. Goddamn.
He is. He's so good. Sure, honestly, like he has a lot of clout in the
He's so fucking
Ventrue, 'cause-
cool.
Well, like he was a prince back home for a while, so like anyway.
Yes, Mr. Lunas is at the table was like, no. If I could blush, I would. It's okay.
Now, would the only new blood be coming from Sophia and myself, or perhaps others considering?
Well, you see, if I were to finish siring the set, so to speak, Mr. Thomas would also desire that. And then both of us would seem a bit self-serving, since I am the president of the kindred of the city, and then Mr. Thomas is, of course, my brother and Kane. So it seems a bit self-serving.
Understandable.
We don't want to be like what was his name? Loudon in Chicago.
Yeah, no one wants to be like Loden.
Yeah, who had so many chowder, he basically had his own army.
Yeah.
We don't want people to think we're doing something like that. So you two are prime candidates.
Understood.
Yes. And I just realized I don't think I have Nope, I do have Sophia. I just didn't put Sorry, I'm looking at my chart of all the vampire Ventrue and everything, and Jeanette's character didn't show up when I sorted everything, but I forgot to put her domain as Baltimore, so that's why.
Yeah, it was a big secret. They got to move me into the book of like I exist.
You exist now.
You got to
Yay.
sign the book in blood and everything.
I feel
Yeah.
important.
But if you find things, good. Of course, your friend Mari, if you meet her, she still has permission from the prior princess. We saw no reason to revoke that. She has been very loyal to us and overall and everything. Jilon, I don't think he will ever find someone to do pass
It would
on.
have to be
Yeah,
someone very special for Jilon to decide to do that.
Yeah, I can't see Jilon. I don't know. He's a bit of a wild card.
That, and I don't think his generation will allow him. Sorry, he's 13th. I just remembered. Same with your friend Sean, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't even know if he knows how.
Luke immediately looking at his character sheet like, wait, what? Huh? Huh?
Wait, aren't we all 13th?
No.
I think I have the original ones. It was me and Liz.
Yes, some of you were 12 and some were 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
12.
half
That's
of
why
you
I was
were.
confused why they were saying you should sire.
Yeah, half were 12, half were 13.
Yeah.
Now the numbers aren't quite like that anymore.
I
think
am
all
my
the-
dad, so
I think all the girls are
yeah.
12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're looking at Sean as 13th gen too, so
Lucky number 13.
yeah. But unless they will, because we really don't want thin bloods in the city. They're a pain.
Understandable. How is that going, by the way? Are there any more of those cults popping up, or
There are, but they have been restructured. They basically preach a version of things that we want them to preach. They have been now that Chris Church is basically does everything I want him to do. Make sure that thin bloods are is it Chris? He's like, wait, is it Chris Church or is that Chris?
it's church?
It's church.
It's so many Chris's.
True. Note to self, don't sire somebody named Chris.
Yes, please don't.
Yeah, no. Every Chris we've ever met is a gigantic tool.
Yeah. As you say that, your grandma Elizabeth is like, yes, just like the Columbus fella.
Oh God, how old is this lady? I'm scared.
I think she's a
Kevin literally
There you go.
said she doesn't have a last name, so
That
Yeah,
could
she
just be because we didn't fucking write one down. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean she's that old. It could also just mean that we didn't write one down.
yeah.
She's that old.
Shut up.
I'm just going by the lore that Kevin said in this very episode, so regardless of where the lore came from, out of necessity, as it were. She must be old as balls.
Told me this story once about this house party and like the whole place caught on fire and they had to make a run for it was a wild tale.
Oh, that was great. Go watch our one shot, guys. We did record that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
we
was the
did.
Victorian one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Was there a Victorian one?
Oh yeah.
Was it Victorian or was it like
I don't know, but I have nightmares about a hedge maze.
I
and a
think it was
shadow.
Regency, no?
Regency? That's what it was. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Yep.
If it was Victorian, I could have played Dominic.
I got confused because there is a Victorian age vampire book,
Mhm.
and that's what I was thinking of. But yeah. Yeah, Yeah, so I guess we will discuss some options for siring.
Yeah, the historical person I based her on is just of Kolumburg.
Yeah, it's
So,
just her last name is the town where she's from.
Mhm.
where she was ruler, yeah. So yeah. Um yeah, that's just how it was back in the days. Yeah. Um so yeah, so if you are he said be welcome to sorry and everything, you should be good. And with that, as they start talking other kind of business, we will cut to Cozy.
Yo.
So Cozy awakens. What does Cozy plan on doing for the nights? If anything.
Well, I was gonna hang out with Liz, but she's busy, so it's fine. um, I guess she's probably gonna go and like uh help out with like the sets. Um new production could be like modern Midsummer Night. So we're working on set design right now. And she was gonna go talk to one of the people that's working on the sets. Make sure that there's enough movement on everything. So yeah.
Hey, Kozaline?
Yes, that is me.
Yeah. Um, how's it going?
Good.
Mhm.
How's the drafting going?
It's going good. We are a little confused about things, but we're good. It just, we kind of switched gears, like 180 there, after you fired the last guy a couple days ago.
I know. I'm sorry about that, but like we can all agree that he was kind of a pain in the ass, right?
Yeah, it just, one day we're building sets for one thing, and the next thing, it's like, nope, tear it all down. We're restarting.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's dusty in here. A lot of sawdust.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to rebuild everything, right? We can reuse some of the bigger structures and like rebuild, redecorate them and everything. I don't want to waste anything. That's wouldn't be proper. But I don't think we should be doing a what was it? The Christian retelling of the something or other. I can't remember. It was very postmodern.
I just built sets. Honestly, I don't pay attention to like actually what you guys are actually on thing. You just tell me what sets you need. I build them because once I started questioning a couple months ago, I just kept getting confused about
Yeah,
what's going on, and I'm just like, I just gonna focus on this, and then come in when see the play, and maybe then I'll figure out what's going on. Because
that's so true. My younger sibling is in stage crew, and literally yesterday figured out that in the filler roof none of the daughters died. They're just dead to him. Been working on this play for like 4 months now. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, here I have ideas, right? I need you to design them for me. You know what is nice, and you know what like you have done fantastic jobs with every single set, so I know that you can handle this properly. I was imagining sort of a like a concrete jungle situation. So I want some like rafters with like metal beaming and some cool like metal flower kind of situation. You know what I mean? Yes.
So concrete jungle as in city or actually a jungle made of concrete? I need to specify because of some of the past directors.
I mean, I was thinking a little bit of column A, column B kind of thing, you know, and she brings out like sketches and stuff, and yeah, it's like kind of like construction works style like structures, but with like mechanical like flower nature stuff.
So what we can do? Thank God we don't actually have to use concrete.
Yes, yes. That would be a lot, especially for the old wood in the theater.
Oh, that's been fixed up when we repaired everything. This floor can handle like several tons anymore. We really reinforced it.
I will consider that for next time we do Moulin Rouge.
Oh, wait, which one?
The play?
Which so the actual play, not the one we ended up with a couple weeks months ago. Okay.
Did we already do that? Oh my gosh, I am losing myself. I have to make a list of things that we've already done.
It was under the other director, so saying we did it is kind of a generous. He was taking it in a whole new direction.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It was Moulin Rouge, the country edition. They're set in like Oklahoma or something.
No. How dare they?
It did well. We got good reviews for the acting and the set design. The
I'm
story,
sure you
not
did
so much.
I'm sure that you did the best you can. Because yikes.
Yeah, we always do our best.
You guys were like
Any idea when we're going to be getting hired a new director? Because no offense.
I know
you're not here all the time. You apparently have another job, from what we hear. Apparently, you sell real estate to people.
Kevin, I have a mask. Like, this is separate things. Nobody knows I sell real estate. Okay, leave me alone.
I told the person that it wasn't you.
Yeah,
It's that Colin guy keeps saying stuff.
I have to do the business side of things. They might have misheard or communication kind of thing.
And it's Colin.
Yeah,
we know.
Yeah.
And he also said at one point that you bought some ghosts.
I mean, this place is haunted. This is true.
Ghosts. That's funny. I know a lot of people think things are haunted, but yeah. So
do you not believe in those the spirits beyond?
No, I haven't seen anything to make me believe in anything supernatural in this world. Though, did we want to do Phantom of the Opera? It's getting to that season again.
I do love Phantom.
Do we want to do the musical version, the non-musical version, the rap version, the rock version, the country, the hip-hop, the chipmunk version, the Muppets? How the hell are we going to do the Muppet version?
Oh my god, brilliant, 10 out of 10. Muppet Phantom of the Opera, let's fucking go. There is a Muppet that is of the Phantom of the Opera. But,
I mean, we're not really puppeteers, but I guess we could work something out. I mean,
well, I will look into it. That is a separate situation. We'll have to find some puppeteers. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. We can't do everything at once.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, yeah. Do you want us to take the plays that the last directors wanted to do and get rid of them?
I'll hold on to those. We'll see. Have you guys seen my new helper around here? Has she come down yet? Not the new director, but I needed some help.
No, we haven't really noticed you around with anyone? It's not the guy that dresses like a tree all the time, is it?
Wasn't that the guy who was the director?
No, Johnny
Okay.
wasn't the director.
Okay. No, Johnny's a bit of a freak, but you know, what are you gonna
I
do?
don't know. He's very eager, though. We often get him to do some free labor with the sets. It's kind of, we weigh the ethicalness of, utilizing
It's
his
community
eagerness for-
theater. Everybody does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, but, we don't want to give him the idea that we want him around too much, but he is willing to do the dirty work.
Hmm. All right. Well, I leave this in your capable hands. I will.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah, if any issues, we'll let, I guess, until we get the new director person.
Thank you,
Oh.
Carl.
What?
Hmm?
You should call me Colin.
I didn't have to say Colin.
I swear you just call me Colin.
So Carl, that's your name.
Oh, I thought you called me Colin. I was like, no, I'm not Colin.
Why would I say that? You don't even look like him.
I know. That's
You're
what
like 3 feet taller than him. Come on.
Yeah. I was like, whew. I was getting confused with that other guy. I mean,
No. Never.
like, we don't hate Colin, but he does tell some weird stories. At least he used to. He's not a lot better about it.
He has a creative mind.
Yeah, you should get a hobby. Though he does bring in some good beer sometimes. Apparently he just recently got promoted again at the brewery.
Good for him. She sends him a message like, congratulations on promotion.
Thanks. I'm a project manager now.
Yay! Good for Colin. I'm gonna go try to find my new friend.
She is I believe you did get her an apartment within the building, because there are many unused apartments around here. So she is still in the apartment. She's just kind of sitting there watching the TV.
Hey girlie, how's it going?
Okay, wasn't quite sure what to do today. Woke up a little hungry.
That's gonna be a constant.
So about the same as when I was alive, because I'm dead now, I think.
Yes. But I like to think of it as alive in different ways.
Yeah. I wasn't quite sure what to do. I was sitting here. I thought maybe about going down to the theater and trying out for part, but I don't know if that's possible. I am not of the living anymore.
Oh, well, of course you can. I have no problem with that. We have several Thin Bloods in the cast and crew, so. And one vampire that likes to hang out.
Oh.
But, if you so wish, there is also, we have my friend runs a club, and she will offer you any sustenance you might need. Just please don't kill on her premises.
What kind of club is it? It's like an art club, a disco club?
Like a nightclub situation. They play a lot of weird theme nights. And do not buy any of the alcohol. If anybody asks you, just tell them you're my friend, because they overcharge completely.
Oh.
So.
Yeah,
Also, you're probably gonna vomit it up, so it's not really worth it.
I was never really good with alcohol to begin with.
There you go.
It's just
Actually, I don't know. Can you eat food?
I haven't really tried too much lately. I haven't really had the same hunger pains that I'm used to. Now everything. It's just sometimes I look out the window and I see a person walking in the street, and I want to like tackle them and just bite into them.
Yes. Well, let's not do it on the street. We have, like I said, and she writes down the address. You can go here if you're ever hungry. Tell them you're friends with Cozy, and they will let you in. Sorry. I'm fucking dying, dude.
It's okay. It's a bit dusty in here. They're doing a lot of woodwork.
So just be careful, okay?
And is it normal not to you to have to use the bathroom, right? Because I haven't gone in weeks, I think.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure what all being dead is about.
Because when was the last time I pooped?
It was like, wow, I never even noticed. I just go every time I wake up, just out of habit.
I thought I've been on my period for 3 years.
Yeah, that's died. That's thankful. Amongst other things, like my soul.
You know, I thought so too, but I kind of found new things to live for, and I'm sure there are some things that you can live for as well.
Can we truly live now that we're dead, though?
I think so, because I'm doing a lot more living than I have when I was actually alive.
Well, that's good to know. It's a weird state now to be in, because, you know, like a week ago, I was just living on the street, trying to find myself again, and the next thing I know, I'm a creature of the dead. I'm Dracula.
No. I think we have theories going around that we might know Dracula, but I don't know. We're
He's
still
real?
on the teeter about that. We're nobody has won the pool yet. Don't want to mess with him though. He's scary.
You were mentioning at one point introducing me to people, like your friends and stuff, and get to know more people.
Yes. Well, when you live in the city, you usually want to introduce yourself to the person in charge, just so they are aware. But I don't know if that really counts for thin bloods? Question mark. Would I know that? I don't know.
They're still considered vampires for all the tedious stuff, at least.
Okay. So yeah, we at some point we would have to talk to the prince or president. Now it's still the same bullshit. But
that is interesting.
I do like the title of prince sounds cooler, in my opinion. Sounds a little bit more fun, but whatever. Yeah. I guess democracy is good, so alright.
It's debatable because some people can be very stupid.
Yes. And also, I like nothing has really changed. It's been the same stalemate for 30 years, so.
So you've been a vampire for 30 years?
3, 4, no. 4 years.
Oh, you were speaking like you've been one for quite a long time.
Yes and no, it's debatable.
So who should we do you want to go out tonight and do something?
Yes, give me a second. And I'm gonna text Liz being like, hey, when can you help me make a meeting for my new vampire friend? Also, probably run like a background check maybe about her, because this could be a trap, but also this kid really need help.
Well, funnily enough, I Is this happening at the same time, Kevin?
Not quite at the same time. You get the text about right as Ebenezer is essentially ending the meeting. So it's just the finalized thing. It's like, and that board is how we invest properly in this nice real estate scheme that we have going. So mortals will sell us, you sell the houses, you fix them up cheaply, and then sell them, you buy, sell. It's called flipping.
Oh God, he's a flipper. Oh,
I mean, that's what John Thomas needs help with. So, we're all getting in on it to make a little extra money on the side. Things are expensive.
Flips properties. I would have thought that he had more class than that. Jesus. Anyway,
You don't just narrow yourself. You touch everything. Don't get anywhere. You just touch one part. You gotta touch all of it.
it is rude to text during the meeting, so I will send the like automated in a meeting, get back to you in a moment message that just takes one button, and then after the meeting I'll text Cozy and be like, funnily enough, just actually spoke to him. Can do both of those. I'll let you know.
And then she'll also say like, and like whenever you're free, maybe we can go out. There's this new art exhibition I've been wanting to check out.
Absolutely.
Little like blushy face finger like.
And Liz will ask after everybody's like milling around, grab Ebenezer on the side and ask if he's got a moment sometime later in a day or two, I guess, to meet a new kindred in town. Do we remind me, Cozy, does Liz know whether this person is a full-blooded kindred or a thin blood?
She would have told
we
you
don't know.
that she knows that it's a thin blood.
Okay.
I was trying to see if I have like if I know what her thing is, but
Clan?
yeah, but I
Well, if
don't.
she's a thin blood, she won't have a clan.
Okay.
So Ebenezer's like, so new kindred.
Not one of mine. It's one that kind of stumbled into my coteries lap.
Do you have the phone number?
Do I have their phone number?
We could FaceTime or Zoom to meet them.
Yes, we could.
I mean,
love a technology king.
we're trying to advance some things, just
I do not have her phone number, but I could get it. I will tell you she's thin
otherwise.
blood, but she is interested in. Kozaline has been introducing her to the Camarilla and the way that things are running now.
Ooh, Kozaline.
What? It's been 3 years, my dude. Geez.
It's like, well,
But
I mean,
I've been keeping an eye on her and making sure that she's not going to do anything stupid.
understandable. But yeah, if you need to schedule some, just bring her by the house or just let me know and you can introduce, see how she's doing.
Yeah, I think a in-person meeting might be wise for this one, just because I don't think that she's met that many other kindred ever. I'm fairly certain Kozaline might have been the first genuine kindred she met beyond her sire.
Please go meet with Kozaline and this new whatever her name is to her.
I would. What is her name again, Cozy? Was it Victoria? Something?
Victoria France or something really stupid.
Victoria English.
English. We thought it was
Victoria,
made up, but who knows?
France.
It's like, ooh,
At least my name is like.
We're assuming it's a fake
fucking
name. I plan
fantasy
on doing a
name.
background check before the meeting.
just do a small favor for everyone. When you meet up with Kozaline and this Miss English, let her know that capes are actually not in. It's been several
there.
years, Kozaline is starting to have some negative influence on the younger generations. But that has gone out of style amongst us a while
She's
ago.
also dialing it back some. She doesn't wear
They're
them all the
fashion
time.
capes. They're not costume capes. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. She looks. Cozy dresses like the teacher from High School Musical, the drama teacher. She's got that vibe, but like in black.
I mean, you also know that almost all the Ventrue basically wore almost the exact same style suits. So
Yeah.
they're not known for their flamboyant dress.
Yeah. Cozy just has pizzazz and you're jealous, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, just make sure that. Otherwise, when you're ready to meet, we can schedule something. It'll be fine. We
Fantastic.
yeah, the council has decided that thin bloods are worthy of half all the rights that full bloods are. So, it was a compromise.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I guess we head out of there.
But aren't you gonna FaceTime?
No, this person needs an action. She needs to meet another vampire other than us fucking idiots and Cozy.
So rude.
All
Okay,
right.
did I include you in the fucking idiots? I did not.
Us
And Cozy. She said and Cozy.
and Cozy.
All right. As you're discussing this, we will switch to Jilon.
I've been waiting for this.
Yes, the main character. Let's go.
I think you put me last because neither of us have any idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think I had an idea what's going to happen with the rest of these group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you were in your fashion place, whatever they're called, fashion places.
Building.
Yes, buildings. Just looking at
Studio, perhaps, is the word
Yes.
you're looking for.
Yeah, that makes sense. A studio. All the different parts required to do a fashion thing. So there's like a camera and photography area. There's a place that has lots of different fabrics and dyeing
Mhm.
sections. Sewing machines, needles, design boards like those big tables you draw on, computers.
As you awaken and doing your work, Gamby comes up to you.
Jambi.
Gamby. Let me spell this slightly differently in my notes that Katrina wrote.
I've spelled it a few different ways. Don't worry.
Okay. It's had Gambi, which I would pronounce Gamby.
You can spell it AMBI, but it doesn't matter.
I was like, Jilon, doing good tonight?
But yes, working hard.
Or
Got a lot
hardly
of things
working?
cooking. No. Is that a joke? Is that from the 90s?
It's a classic joke going back about a century. Working hard or hardly working.
Here we look forward.
But you also said that you need to look at the past to learn from its mistakes, so you don't have the same fashion faux pas.
You got to have an open mind and look everywhere to see what's around.
Right. Anyway,
Yes.
I remember a couple years ago when you went to France and came back and everything, and you're like, we were over the moon, so to speak.
Go on.
Anyway, got a letter in the mail. I opened it because as your personal assistant, I make sure.
Sure, yes, of course.
It's from someone there. It's unfortunately my French I thought was pretty good, but this is old French.
So it's a letter from a Frenchman.
Yeah, but like
French person.
it's written in a older dialect. It's like reading kind of Monte Cristo and stuff. Like it's using the. You don't speak French, do you, Sean?
I can understand some of it, but I mean, if you read it to me, then that means you know what it says already. So what does it say?
So it's inviting you in a couple weeks to a Paris fashion show. It says you can bring some friends with you. They
Ooh,
want
interesting.
you to bring some of your designs.
Oh, I should have something very interesting. Is it my type of people or everyone's type of people?
Judging by how old
Oh, yes, of
that is
course.
medieval French, I'm gonna guess it's your other type of people.
Okay. Well, I mean, one could say that fashion is the classiest and most ancient tradition, but I get your meaning.
No, that's prostitution.
Well, they have to look nice.
Yeah.
They were the original fashion icons. The street was the first runway.
That is a way to look at it.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of old cities and everyone's dressed the same except for a small type of position.
That was definitely the words that came out of your mouth just now. It definitely wasn't rich people that made up the fashion, no, sir.
They think they did.
Rich people had too much time on their hands to do fashion. It's the poor people who.
Rich people will do whatever they think other rich people are doing.
But yeah, it's inviting you. About a week. Bring your stuff. You're allowed to bring some friends and stuff. And it's a very it does have a mention here to make sure that the fashion that you're bringing your own models to make sure that they are properly prepared. I'm guessing so that they are either I don't know.
So they're not going to be surprised by certain
Yeah.
habits.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
So they're more like me and a few others than that person over there.
Yeah, we don't.
Chaz.
He will go on happily not knowing much.
Mm-hmm. Granted, you could take him there, and if he was surprised and unprepared, he could have one less rival.
Well, where's the fun in that? I want to wait and see him get old.
Oh, the other day I think I saw him dyeing his sideburns. The sides of his head. Yeah.
I don't miss that. But that's great news. I think I have some pretty interesting things that I will show off.
I will RSVP. I will send a letter back. Them know that you will be there.
Great. Make all the arrangements. So that's exciting. I'll be happy to tell the rest of the group in the near future.
All right. Sounds good.
Jilon also he's working on a few things. He has that special silk that I talked about, and he's got the first experimental bolt of that. So he's making like a cravat, like an experimental cravat. And he has a special dark room because it's very light sensitive. There's no light in there. He has heightened senses, so he can work. He's working on that. So he's going to be wearing that the next time he goes out. But he's also, I want to work and make a weapon, and with like crafting.
That's
so
fashion.
This is me to you, not Jilon to Jumpy. There's fashion.
That's
as well
the same statement.
Listen, when he was in Mongolia, his friend gifted him with a yak-headed cane, like a big, powerful cane that is made out of like an incredibly strong metal.
Oh, I thought there was a yak head on a cane.
No, just the design is like the head of a yak. How canes have things on the top.
Also,
so he wants to,
like, weaponry was part of fashion for a very long time. So
yeah, cane swords. This one is a cane. It's a different thing.
People walk around with swords as like a fashion accessory. Yeah.
But that's in the past. Jilon only looks into the future.
He has to look in the past too.
He's bringing it back, baby.
He looks in every direction, like some
Like
kind of
an
animal.
owl.
Yeah, he's like an owl. He's the owl of fashion.
Looks smart, but
Perched up
also
high.
the dumbest bird out there.
Doesn't chew his food.
Sure,
So what he wants to
shoot the
do-
food.
He wants to take some of the scraps of that special silk and make like a cord that's like a garrote wire that connects the head of the cane to like the inside of the cane. So if he needs to, he can detach the head and use it as like a weapon, either as like a club or like a meteor hammer if you're familiar with that weapon, or use the cord as like a garrote wire. This is all like worst case scenario is needing this sort of thing. But this is a project that he's working on.
All right, so let's roll some craft then.
It could be a multi-step process, but that's basically what he's trying to do.
I don't need you to roll for every step, just a general craft, and we can keep
Okay.
timing to it.
Would I get a bonus for fashion because it's a nice cane and he's
No.
using fancy silk? No, okay.
So craft and I'm trying to think of your wits.
All right.
That sounds
Oh, I
good.
got 2 hunger, so I hope nobody's in the room with me at the time.
In the middle of the open with everyone in the room.
I'm gonna do a little willpower reroll to reroll 2 of the dice. 5 successes.
All right. It will take you several days because you do have to get certain parts and things commissioned. To
Yeah.
work,
This is
but
something he'd be working on since
but-
he came back. So
it will
sometime.
be done by the time you get to France.
sweet.
Hmm.
I hope he doesn't need it.
I also don't see Jilon as someone who personally would be using power tools to thread stuff.
He would be more working with the silk and the design,
Yeah.
and making sure it's all. He doesn't have one of those power drillers.
Hmm.
But fashion. I don't know what they need for fashion. You got to drill holes in buttons or whatever. So a lot of the
I can
tools
see
might
that
be there.
too.
For like ring eyelets or whatever, you would use like a rubber hammer.
Ah,
And like what's
hole
it called?
puncher?
Like grippy.
Owl.
No, like
Owls are for leather.
I forgot pincers, like the little
Pliers?
Scissors.
pliers, that's the word.
Ah, nifty. See, we got somebody
I
who
watch a
understands
lot of
some fashion.
fashion videos.
And then I guess he would voice to text a message to the group chat. Paris in a week, fashion show ? With
So
like an
all of-
emoji of like teeth, just to make sure.
So all of you get a text saying that.
That's the response that you get back. A week?
I
Jesus.
sent back the GIF from Dexter's Laboratory saying "Oh, met du fromage."
Go on. The sign can't stop me because I can't read.
He's kind of the Dexter of the group.
John responds back with Paris, Texas.
Eiffel Tower emoji.
Las Vegas.
I think he means like Paris, France.
Nah, he would have specified.
Why would it be any other? Like, why would the other versions be more likely?
I don't know. It's Jilon. His mind is an enigma to the rest of us. He's
Jeff
Galaxy
also-
brain. This is all in chat, by the way. He's Galaxy brain.
Patrick
0.001%
thinking
coal.
carton of milk spills over. Jilon, did you mean Paris, France?
City of Lights.
There you go.
Still be Texas.
That couldn't be Texas.
Also, I feel like Cozy constantly changes the group chat name to different, like, puns on musical plays.
Can't say that and then not tell us what it currently is.
Okay, Now I'm trying. I should have thought of something. I'm a fool.
Called the Swamp, based off Shrek the Musical.
I was gonna say Moulin Rouge, just
That's not a pun.
Moulin Rouge is blood.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it right now. I should come up with something later, but brain is suffering.
So say some time has passed. So I think a couple of you were planning something for that night later.
Yeah, Cozy and Liz were gonna beat up, but as we're walking out of the meeting, Liz is just gonna turn to Sophia in the elevator. So this is exciting.
It was unexpected.
Honestly, I've expected it for a while now. He kind of
Hmm.
sprung it on me a bit suddenly, but yeah, I figured he'd probably bring it up eventually. I honestly had been kind of waiting for me to have more kindred siblings, but you know, I guess he has a point that it would kind of seem like favoritism for him to sire at this point.
Yes, and well, if you had some, then I mean, I would have some because, as he said, Mr. Thomas would absolutely want to balance the scale.
I mean, that's kind of how it happened last time.
Yes.
Your sister's of age now, so.
Shut it.
And it seemed like he
So-
was hinting that you know, you should remind Mari that that offer is still on the table.
I feel like that has come up pretty much every like meeting we've ever had.
Hmm. It's like you know, normal
It's one
people
of those
getting
things of
married.
like Ebenezer is one of those people that like if he sends out a check, he expects it to get cashed. You don't just want it sitting in somebody's, you know, top drawer for forever.
Well, mostly I think that's because he's got a plan, and when you don't do the part in the plan, you're sort of messing things up for his plan.
Yeah.
So who are you thinking?
I have no fucking idea.
Hmm.
My first thought was the woman I've been working with most recently, Kelsey, who's sort of been helping a lot with politics and things, but she wouldn't exactly be helpful in that method anymore if she were kindred.
No, you'd be losing an asset.
There is another woman that there's another woman that I know that I considered also pretty much putting on the payroll, who's a bit of a tech guru.
Now, don't step on my toes, darling.
Yeah, she's a little bit more mechanical minded. Like she installed all the security in my apartment.
Oh, so she's more hardware.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh, I'd be
she
interested in
builds her
meeting
own
her.
drones, that sort of thing.
Ooh. Have I met her? Have you been keeping secrets?
I would hope not.
Hmm.
She's in my herd.
Oh, well, we have different tastes in that sense.
She's part of my herd.
She club?
She also, yeah, she also doesn't really say that again.
Does she go to the club? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
she tends to avoid the club. It's not really
Oh.
her scene anymore. My internet cut out for a second.
Ah,
Um,
we can fix that.
um, but I've known her for quite a few years, and I trust her. I don't think she'd freak out too horribly.
Mm. You know, it's a shame. I have this one great idea, but I feel like it'd be terrible. That Mario's very talented, but I think Mari might rip my head off if I went that way.
Yeah, I'm not sure there'd be anything left of you other than a blood smear on the floor.
I know it's
Like, I don't know what she's learned from the Tremere, but I feel like if she had the power to turn you into a blood mist, she would at that
that's
point.
the thing. I mean, it would be exciting to find out, but at the same time, it's like kind of stepping
He
on
died.
toes. He's kind of family for her. I get the feeling, like, at least from, the last couple of years from what I've seen. But oh my God, talk about he's so just capable.
Yeah, yeah. Then again, part of the reason he's so capable is because he's not just limited to the night.
Oh, I know, but I'm sure he has enough contacts that it would not hinder him for very long.
That said, he is extraordinarily connected with kindred. He
Oh,
may know
true.
somebody.
He may know somebody who's a good candidate.
Yeah.
I may have to talk to Mari about this. Well, not about the whole siring Mario.
Yeah. I would not mention that part.
No, I mean, no, I don't even think I'd joke about that. I think
Yeah.
that she'd be very upset. And
Yeah,
she keeps
she's
things
very
close to the
protective of
chest.
him. Yeah, even more so than she used to. Like, I mean, I was never the one that she opened up to that often. It was usually always like Cozy or Sean. But she seems like she's been keeping things really close to the chest lately. But I mean, then again, we've all been so damn busy.
True.
And apparently we're going to Paris in a week. Did you see that text?
I did notice that. That sounds like fun. I haven't really had a chance to do that. I
Now,
mean,
here's a question, Kevin. I don't remember. Did
Uh-oh.
we say during the 3 years, did we all go to Paris?
I did imply when I was the conversation between Jilon and
Shit. So now I need another gift to top the fucking Donatello. God damn it. What in the hell am I gonna do?
So this time
In a week.
he is inviting you, so as guests, so it's less needing of a fancy gift as last time, because last time you were going there as like outsiders. This time
That's true.
he's allowing you in. So
I missed the whole Italy trip, so this is exciting. I mean, not that I really wanted to be involved in the whole teleporting halfway around the world.
The Italy trip was not as fun as it might have sounded.
Yeah. I did get to, kill another kindred who was trying to kill your sister. So, I mean, I'm glad I was here.
I very much am too.
Is Sophie? I haven't had a chance to touch base in a little bit.
Hang on, let me look at my notes. How old is this kid now?
I don't know.
She was like 16, right? So she's like
I thought she was closer to 14 or 15.
she's basically 18 now.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
18, 19.
Yeah.
Looking
for colleges,
last I heard, she was trying to figure out where she wants to go to university.
Ah.
I know she's gotten a few acceptances, but she hasn't made a decision yet, and she showed me a short list, but she hasn't really shared. I think I was kind of hoping that she would get away from home for a while to try and broaden her horizons, but I think she's been convinced by her friends and John to stay a little closer to home.
I don't see him wanting her out of his
Letting her go.
Yeah. I mean, so I don't know. We'll have to it's just, really think about.
Yeah. But I have a meeting with Cozy, so I will see you later, I guess, because we got to plan how we're getting to Paris.
Yeah, maybe I'll hop over to Jilon's and see what he's up to and if there's any specifics. Or maybe I'll stop by and say hi to Mari. No, I won't.
I mean, it's worth a try. If she doesn't know anybody, she might know somebody through
Her
what's her
cyber
name?
cafe contact.
Yeah, River.
I wonder how that whole
honestly
friendship's going.
I don't know.
Whatever
They don't
happened to
like
her
to
friend
admit it.
Denise from Denny's?
I don't know, but I would maybe not ask about that in reference to the whole I'm looking for people to sire.
Oh, no, no.
I'm just saying, if you're
No.
going to bring that up in conversation, don't ask about
Hi,
Denise
Mari.
in
Can
the
I have your
same
friends list
conversation.
so that I can decide who I want to sire from it and piss?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to.
Just, throwing it out there.
That's all right. I'll go the full circuit and I'll find that Colin fellow.
He would die so quickly.
Oh, I don't know how he's still alive, to tell you the truth.
Guys, it's been 3 years.
Dumb
The man
luck.
has changed. He's a project manager now.
He's still
Project
Colin.
managers can still be stupid.
He's still
You
Colin.
know this,
I think
Aya.
he's gotten better.
Well, I don't want to keep you. I don't want to make you late to meet with Cozy. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Will do.
Tell Cozy I say hi.
I love the emoji text from Jilon.
I love those.
Plane, he wants to fly a plane to Paris for a party with vampires, is what I'm getting.
I feel like we're playing on one of those old game shows where you had to reveal part of it at a time and guess what it meant phonetically.
So, is Kozaline bringing her protege with her?
No, this is a fucking date.
I'm just making sure because she was like, "Hey, did you want to go out or anything also that night?" Just 'cause
She will
she's,
say, no, I have a date tonight, but I'll have Colin and I will have him walk you, give you the grand tour of the theater. I think.
All right, so Colin is going on a date with your protege.
If listen, if I can make love bloom on the battlefield, that's I'll just tell him to take her, make sure she knows where everything is that's not safety relevant, and also have him take her to go eat, but not him. Like take him to the club.
All right. So, as a further date, we will cut back to Mari. As you are sitting down, what room do you want to talk to Kai in?
His room?
Oh,
What are you gonna say?
Restroom.
No.
Sitting on his single bed car.
Kevin, check your messages.
which messages?
Zoom.
Okay. Yes, Amari is in his room. You and him. Are you gonna be sitting in his bed, or are you sitting at like his table, desk?
I guess I'll sit at his desk.
And on the bed, he's like, so what's up? This sure. It's just a bit awkward. You know, we haven't talked in a bit.
I know. I figured it was time to actually talk. How have you been, Kai?
Good. Final year of college. It's working out. I think I'm doing good. I'm not really sure what to do past this. growing up, I thought Dad would lead me into the family business, but then he died in that horrible accident when he went on vacation to Florida.
Mm.
Don't bring that energy into the room, Kevin.
Yeah, don't bring this energy into the room. Yeah. You don't want to join the family business, do you?
It's the family business. Dad was in it. Not sure how deep Mom was, but our uncles, cousins, at least on Dad's side, we're all into it. You're in it. Why? It's just seems like what the family does, Not quite sure what all it does. I think some of it is illegal. I mean, I just got this feeling you don't have as many Italian Americans in suits standing around a place this long without something being kind of mafia mob oriented, unless we own Olive Garden.
We don't own Olive Garden. Damn it. I could have just it was a one way or the other. It was a crossroads. We could have owned Olive Garden, and I said no.
You're not the sister I remember.
If I only did Olive from Olive Garden instead.
I'm not I know everyone's been keeping things, but I'm also not the dumbest person considering I live in the house and grew up here. I am aware our family does a lot of illegal stuff. I'm 90% sure we're like mafia. It's quite obvious. The other day I said ricotta cheese, and half the guards standing around looked like they wanted to kill me because they didn't say ricotta or whatever it is.
Oh, that's stupid.
And then I asked for pineapple on a pizza and got it delivered. There's like an army of the dead trying to devour you when they saw that. But we're getting off topic.
Most of it, I think it's time to come completely clean. Maybe not completely clean. Mostly clean with you. What the family business is very illegal.
So we are like mafia, mob, crime family, I'm guessing.
Yes.
But it's better than some things. Could have been politics.
Oh. Well.
But it's the family business. It's been generations, From what I hear, it went all the way back to when we were family came from, or that side of the family came from was it Sicily, Tuscany, Tuscan Raider or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Tuscan Raiders are Star Wars.
You see, I don't know much about that side of the family. Every time I ask questions, everyone's just like, "Don't ask questions," which is really annoying,
Listen, I did the best that I could to keep you away from all of this for a very long time. I don't want you to be sucked into it and throw your life away.
So you threw your life away?
It doesn't matter.
Kind of matters. I mean, if you went through it I know you're trying to teach me lessons and stuff, but if it worked for you, why won't it work out for me? I'm smart. I'm capable. I'm about as smart as you are. I'm about as capable as you. I mean, there's very little that I think you can do that I can't learn to do.
If I can learn to do it.
It's like when we were young, when we were younger and we used to go and, do things. I mean, I know a lot of times you and Mario hung out a lot more. It'd been nice to have a father-like figure like that growing up, but it's what it is. Dad liked you more.
No, Dad just could use me more.
That's a bit painful to hear. Is that does mean Dad thought I was useless?
No, he didn't. He didn't think you were useless, and neither did I. And he. There were a lot of times he tried to get you into the family business, and I told him no, and I stood up for you, and I just don't want you to be a part of any of this. It's throwing your life away. In some ways, I did throw my life away multiple times, and I still am. I'm putting a lot of stuff on the line. And I'm scared, and I don't want you to be scared. I want you to live your life and have a good life, a fulfilling life that with people that care about you.
People that care about me most is family. That's what you're taught. And it's kind of hard to be part of the family when the family doesn't want me to be part of it. You're the last living family member I have that I can contact on a daily basis. We have some cousins, I think, in Italy and Nona, but we barely communicate with them. At least I don't. I don't speak Italian. How do I raise in this family and no one teaches me Italian? I want to be part of your life too. You're my, sister. And I don't even know what I want to do with my life. You said I should live it and be fulfilled, but I'm about to get an engineering degree and I don't even know what to do with that shit.
I mean, that's the part. That's part of growing up. That's part of moving forward. If you stay here, you're just going to be held back. You're going to be stuck in the same situation. You might even die. I don't want you to die.
I don't want to die either. I'm only completing this because, you and Dad, mainly Dad, were like, you're going to go to college for a really good degree, and now I'm stuck in it because, it's not really what my passions are anymore. I
What
just
are
don't know
your
what
passions? What do you want to do?
I don't know. Just really don't know it, and I don't have really many people to talk to anymore. It's like by cutting me out, you've also cut me out of that family connections, and I have no person I can confide in like I used to. We used to be very close when we were younger, and then was it 4 years ago? I don't know what happened, but you became like cold and distant. It's like a part of you died or something.
It did.
Uh,
And then Kai, I killed Dad.
I was that. What do you mean you killed him? What?
I killed him.
Like, I'm assuming you mean metaphorically, and that you're the one who suggested he go water skiing.
No.
So you killed our father. Why? How? The Mari I knew couldn't hurt a fly.
That's just the cold, hard truth of what this kind of family does to you. It makes you hard and angry and cold and distant.
What did you kill him? Like, it's what was it? You apparently knew a different father than I did. Like, he was cold and distant, but I didn't really see why we. What did he do? Did you just kill him for fun? Did like are you trying to tell me that you've become so hard that you killed him in some sort of bloodlust or something? Or was he abusive? Was he like a bad person?
I did it because I could.
It's cold. Are you gonna kill me if I don't do what you're saying I should do? If I like don't go off on my own and leave, are you gonna just kill me because you can? You're gonna be like fearing for my life now? Have you killed anyone else?
I think you need to go.
Where am I gonna go?
I need you to get away. I don't care where you go. I don't care what you do. I just want you out of my house.
I don't know who you are anymore. If you want me gone, I'll leave, because anyone capable of killing their family like that is more likely willing to kill me too. So I think you should leave before I say something that makes you angry and or whatever. Technically, it's your house, but I need a pack, apparently. I've got to find packing suitcase somewhere. Guess I'll grab a trash bag. And it just kind of gets up and just kind of stands awkwardly since you are in his room.
I leave the room.
Mario was just like, so I'm taking it that didn't turn out quite the way you were expecting?
No, it turned out how it needed to.
I do strongly suggest you go into the bathroom, though. It kind of looks like somebody just cut you. You know. I'll help Guy pack and everything. Didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I did. Puts his hand on his shoulder and kind of like slowly guides you to the restroom.
Okay.
Only a handful of us know what you are, and you're crying a lot of blood.
Okay.
And Mario just goes to help Kai pack. So on that note, let's cut to the next person I'm going to make cry. All right,
I
Liz and
know that I'm
Cozy.
safe.
All right, so we cut
I
to
feel
Liz.
we're fine.
Yeah, Liz and Cozy as they gonna go on the date, and I think, wow, there's a lot of message here. Oh, okay, let's see. All right, so apparently Katrina wants to do a flashback.
Yeah, it occurred to me that there was a thing that never actually we got around to doing.
So flashback.
Yeah, so after we got back from Italy and things calmed down a little bit, Liz would ask Cozy if she would come to her place because she had something she wanted to show her.
All right. Is it gonna be scary?
No, it's a gift.
Oh, okay. As long as you're not trying to kill me.
Why would I kill you?
I don't know. Like, it's the kind of thing of like a mice and men situation, shoot me in the back and call it a day.
So
Good
Liz
literary
would
efforts.
Liz
Tell me
would
about
take
the vampire book.
Cozy up to her apartment past like the real fancy lobby up to the like 44th floor or something. That's the penthouse. Um and through her apartment, which is super fancy with like the um huge windows that are at this time of night probably open, but there are the huge like blackout curtains hanging over them. With flanked by dozens of pieces of artwork, and off to one side is like that spotless untouched kitchen. um and she says this way and leads you up the stairs and past a room that contains like this massive silk covered bed that's obviously her bedroom, and to what is her studio that is so Liz's apartment is spotless. Everything is perfectly in her place in its place. Her studio is a chaotic mess. Just covered, every inch of the walls are covered in sketches and magazine articles. There are antique vases filled with like paintbrushes and a corkboard lined with hundreds of different kinds of paints that are neatly arranged in the rainbow. Um and vases of flowers and plants and things around. And she leads you over to this one really large easel with a stool in front of it that is a painting of Cozy in the theater. Um, the backdrop is the theater one side as it was originally with like the peeling wallpaper and dust coverings, and the right is as it is now with like the gold railings and the bright lights and vibrant carpets and everything. And at the front is Kozaline wearing this like beautiful burgundy chiffon and lace dress with a cape and her hair in an updo. And she's grinning with just this one little hint of a fang at the corner of her mouth. And her gaze sort of follows the viewer wherever they're standing. Um, and although she's like super pale, she's clearly not under the effects of blush of life. It kind of seems like she's emanating this glow that brightens the theater around her. And Liz is, I wanted to give you something that shows you how I see you. I see you as you are, Cozy. You're kind and clever and passionate. And when I look at you, I see the sunrise that we can't see anymore.
Her like face is like covered in blood.
I love you for who you are. Capes and scars and puns and messy and complicated past and everything. You know I would never do anything to hurt you.
I love you. I love all of you. So brave and passionate and wonderful and sweet, and I know that you're gonna rule this world one day.
I don't want that kind of responsibility. I tried it for like a month and it's the hardest thing I've ever done.
You know, it not yet, but you will.
Yeah.
You're.
Only if you're beside me.
I will try my hardest to be there. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Same here.
I'm gonna have to put this in the theater.
Oh, absolutely. That's intended for that.
I wish I could capture you, but it's so hard to capture light.
We have our skills.
And she pulls you close and gives you a big fucking bloody kiss with the tears on her face.
She doesn't care. Like 2 days
It looks
before
like
this,
a fucking fucking Bucky Barnes raccoon like.
yeah, Liz does not care.
Yeah. Give you a big old kiss.
Yeah.
So flashback over to the date.
Yeah. So we're going to what was it, a art
No, like an art installation called Love After Life.
nice. Liz is wearing what she wore to the board meeting, which is like a very business-like little black dress with a high collar and cap sleeves.
Cozy is rocking a a dark blue like business cape. Has like those like a blazer lapels to it. Ooh, excuse me. And has her hair done up. And she says to, well, we're starting a new play. It's gonna be midsummer. It's gonna be modern. It's gonna be new. I'm excited. It's gonna be
Ooh.
very fun. I also talked to my new vampire friend, and I sent Colin and her to the club to get some snacks.
Oh, I'm sure that's going to go great.
He has been fine. I don't understand what, like, he's not one of us. He can learn and change.
That's what scares me. I don't know. I got burned quite a few times with that boy, and I'm nervous.
3 years ago.
Yeah, hopefully he's learned.
Yeah. I trust him with my whole heart.
Right,
Plus,
well, I trust you.
he deserves a little bit of fun.
That's fair. I suppose at least at the club it's contained.
Yeah, exactly. And he knows the rules. He can teach her. It's all good. How are you?
It's the board
that
meeting
sounds
was
good.
a lot today.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we having this conversation? Are we actually at the art installation, or are we?
Yeah,
like,
we're
in the
just
car on the
walking
way there?
around, you know.
So Ebenezer asked me to invite someone new to the family. Yeah, I like that. So
I'm supposing grandchildren and not wedding bells.
yeah,
Understood.
I mean,
Do you want to?
like, I've always wanted to eventually, because, like, as much as this life is exceedingly hard, and I know that both of our embraces were traumatic in different ways, The embrace gave me a path forward when I didn't have one. And it led me to you. And it led me to the rest of our friends. I would like to give somebody else that opportunity.
Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't.
I mean, and
I
I know how not to do it, at least. So there's
Yeah.
that.
That's true. I don't know if I would want to do it just because of having this world is not for everybody, but I'm sure you can choose somebody that is worth your time and would appreciate it. You're much more capable and kinder than those that came before you, so I'm not worried about it.
If you're worried about passing on your particular kind of curse, then if there's somebody you had in mind, then I could do it for you.
No, I I think that what I have right now is okay. Plus, I have this
Adoption.
this new person that came to me. She reminds me a lot of myself, and all the very specific ways.
Yeah, like the name definitely kind of
sounded
a little familiar.
That's why I was like, maybe I should check on this because this feels very.
Oh yeah, no, that's 100% a fake name, 100%, which like isn't a bad thing.
Yeah,
because people are allowed to change their name, choose how they want to be known. But
yes, I want to trust but verify. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
And I want to make sure that she doesn't do something dangerous.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'll run a background check. As soon as you mentioned it, I grabbed one of my contacts and had somebody start looking into it.
Good.
I'm probably going to need a little bit more than just the name, especially if it is a fake name. So if you know of any, like, job history.
See, the thing is, she was homeless for a while, and
that's honestly a decent start because, like, homeless shelters have records, and
that's true. And she doesn't know who sired her either, and
that's not that unsurprising, honestly, especially for thin bloods, especially one that was abandoned like that.
Yeah, fucking bastards.
I mean, things are often kind of foggy around it. Like, a big part of, like, I don't remember a whole lot after my embrace. The only reason I remember those moments after it is because of what Ebenezer told me. Like, I remember clearly right up to it, but after is kind of fog because, you died.
Yeah. I'm gonna remember every grinding detail, so I can't say that I relate to that.
But, like I said, it's different for everyone.
Yeah. I don't think she remembers, but
I would recommend though that when she does meet with Ebenezer, he had suggested a FaceTime, which honestly is a big move for him. Very, very tech savvy. I'm kind of impressed.
Finally learned how to use the phone you got him last year.
He knew how to use it. He's just an asshole.
When he FaceTimes. This is on.
Oh my god.
But I do think an in-person meeting would be beneficial to her to meet other kindred outside of just our little group, and also to learn how to respond to kindred that are much older than her.
Yes. I like
And
I said,
Ebenezer is a good middle ground where he's got the age, but he's quite forgiving.
yeah, like I said, a lot of her stuff reminds me of me, so I just don't want her to like end up doing the thing I did that one time. You know, twice time,
Mm-hmm.
several times. Bad choices that I made.
Yeah.
But regardless, it's kind of nice to see where I was, where I am.
Yeah.
It's good to know I'm loved.
You are.
You are as well. Now, can you explain this art to me? Because I'm not sure I get it.
Absolutely. There is so you wouldn't really get it right at first, but there is a lot of like references hidden in this particular painting, and she just super fucking nerds out. Like so hard.
As you are nerding out, we cut to Sophia.
Hi.
Hi. So where do you go after the board meeting?
Good question. I think. I don't know. I might try checking out. You know what? I think I would go and just do a stop by Jilon's. I don't get a lot of one-on-one with Jilon. I want to see what he's up to. I want to know more about this Paris trip. So yeah, I take my car and I head over to his studio.
All right, Jilon, as you're doing your thing, you see Sophia walk towards you.
Jilon, hello.
Hello.
I
Can you see in the dark?
I can. I think I
Well,
can. I don't know if I can. Probably not.
Do you have all heightened senses?
Nope, I can't see in the dark. This is great.
All right, then
It's-
let's relax out here.
What do you do? What are you doing in there? I like do the whole like look over your shoulder, like curious.
Working on a new type of silk that I mentioned.
Oh,
It doesn't react well to light, so I work on it in a dark room.
oh, is that what that light is? I thought maybe it was like you were developing photos, but is that what the light is outside to let people know not to come in and ruin the product?
No, I just lock it and I put a sign up.
Oh,
Just put a sock on the door and everybody gets it.
It has there's like a secondary atrium type closet room between, just so there's no light bleed when doors open.
oh. How's it
Once
going?
this, good. It's going really well. I was
Hmm.
surprised that I'll need to have so much done in a week, but I think I'll be able to work
Oh.
it out.
Do you need any resources? I might be able to get you some manpower to help
No, I
with
think
that.
at this point it's such small scale that it's really just I got to be working on it because we're still trying to figure out exactly what the stuff can do and how to work it best. It's all like experimental at this stage.
I see.
Well, yeah, prototypes is the word that they said.
What's so this Paris trip? What's
Yes.
the details? I was interested.
Well, it's a small fashion show for our crowd, and they want to see some of my designs and of course I'll bring some of my own models because they know the score, and I can bring as many friends as I want.
That's amazing. Do you need anything assistance wise?
I have a pretty good
I'd love to
assistant.
help.
I don't think I need anything I don't need any specific help. I mean, I have employees for that sort of thing. Moral
I
support,
know.
perhaps.
Oh, well, I'm all about that. But yeah, I never get to really see your work until it's like done, and I just thought it'd be nice just to kind of get involved in the process leading up to it.
Well, I think within the 3 years we've determined that this person isn't an evil spy. So I think I would show Sophia around,
Oh,
give her like a tour.
Debatable.
Well, I mean,
Cozy will tell you every chance that she gets that that is not true, but sure.
you've built up some credit for Jilon. So
Aw.
he'd give you the full tour of like all of the different the photograph zones. I went through this before and I don't remember the names of any of the items or places in the office, but anything you would need to use to do fashion.
Mm.
So there's
The
like
whole
they're
thing
doing
from storyboarding it to creation.
storyboards. That's a good word. Yeah.
You have like sample swatches for materials and
Yeah.
sketchbooks for design.
Most of Jilon's fashion stuff is like smaller accessory based stuff. He's not like doing full gowns or like giant flowy shirts or anything. So there are a variety of those things already just made up basically by the people on demand, just that people can wear while showing off Jilon's accessory type things.
Does Jilon have like a section that's entirely like experimental? Like, don't know if this will work, but we have it in-house just to see what we think.
Yeah, there's definitely a section where you can try out all sorts of things. A lot of like scraps and stuff thrown away. There's not really a cape building area. He does those. He does those sometimes just when he has extra fabric that will fit, but it's not as part of his thing. Because he knows you got to make things for an audience, for like the people who want to buy them. And what is going on?
Something's very fishy.
There's a lot of distractions in the high-paced fashion world.
True.
Well, this is very
yeah.
exciting. What would
Yeah.
if you have any recommendations for outfits to wear to the show? I mean,
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think if the letter had come with like some details about like what type of show it was, I think Jilon would be able to come up with some ideas to tell Sophia and other people that were coming like what sort of things they should wear, and then like give them those things if they don't have it. I think some in the group probably don't have the highest levels of fashion items just laying around, but there's plenty to spare.
Sophia's got more like the business like outfits, like nice business outfits, but doesn't have a big market for stylish
like
fashion.
Formal evening wear. Yeah, that doesn't come up that often.
True.
You only need a few.
And how are you doing on financing everything? Do you need any help or anything there? I'm very good with money and moving things around and making sure that things are paid for. I've dabbled into some corporate finance and political campaign finance. I could completely do a fashion line financing.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think once his business partner that he knows from Mongolia, who's supplying all the silk, has some like invested money. But once like things get off the ground and things start rolling, it might be a good idea to have like another pair of eyes or like another investor to help just get like a big influx of capital, that sort of thing. But that would have to come after the show, after we have like some concrete design practices.
I'll start putting together a portfolio for you for after the show, and you can present it to your business partner. And I'm so excited.
The show should be a good way to get the name out there among a larger crowd.
Oh, that's fantastic.
A larger and more select crowd.
Oh, you've got to come up with some samples for Sean to wear. You've got to. Oh, I would love to see what you have for Sean to wear to a fashion show in Paris.
Well, I mean, he won't be walking on the
no, but to attend,
to wear.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think it's something like some kind of suit, obviously, but like not the kind of suit that you're used to.
Oh, I'm excited for that too.
Something that Bond couldn't pull off.
Very nice. Well, I don't want to keep you. I'm going to get out of your hair, let you get back to work. I'm going to start working on that whole portfolio for after the fact. Like I'm going to start getting some things.
Want to expand.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. I do have some work to do myself. I've got to go and review a couple other files and things this evening, but we'll catch up soon.
Sure.
All right. Take
care.
Tell
everyone I said hi.
Oh, I will. I'll probably see Elizabeth at some point. I think she's out with Kozaline tonight.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, they need to make some time. I'm gonna maybe, see how Cozy's doing. I haven't talked to her in a while.
She's got a big theater event happening soon, right?
Oh
Some sort
yeah,
of play
that-
or musical.
what, Jesus Christ Superstar, the sequel?
I don't know. That doesn't sound right. Is
I
that a
don't-
thing? Could
I
that
don't
work?
know.
What would the sequel be?
I have no idea.
Wouldn't everything be considered a sequel to that?
Well, there's a lot of material to pull from.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's not for me to think about.
Oh, and I look around, make sure there's not like ears nearby. And I'm like, if you have any ideas for an up and comer that might be interested in, you know, our way of life, I've sort of been given an option on making some expansions
I
and
see.
bringing someone into the fold. So,
What do you have in mind? Anything I should keep an eye out for?
I don't know. It's, coming into my section of things. I'm looking for someone with some influence in the city, like
Some kind of influencer?
maybe yes, but just someone who's got a good sort of base we can draw from moving forward.
Might be a good idea, but I'm worried that some people like that might have too much of a life that requires daytime events. So you'd want to have someone who has interests and abilities that are okay to do at night, like fashion shows and club stuff is all nighttime things.
True. Well, I figured I'd ask and have you maybe, brew on that for a bit and get back to me if anything, or anyone comes to mind.
I do. I know a few people
Okay.
that I'll think about.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
All right. Well, good luck. And like I said, if anything comes up that you need something, just give a call
Sure. Yep. And
or send one of your picture texts. I love those.
It's efficient. Some
Very,
would say.
very.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, and there's character limits in phones.
Well, I mean, there used to be, but no, yeah, I've got you.
Mhm.
Do you remember when the people used to have to pay for texting? Like,
Nope.
individual texts were so much for everyone.
Oh, that's stupid.
Oh, it was wild. But yes,
Well.
okay. All right. I'm getting out of your hair. We could talk all night.
All right.
And
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll show her out politely.
And I
In my
will
head,
head
I'm
out.
thinking she's trying to poach my guys.
No. If I was trying to poach, I wouldn't ask him. But
Yeah, he doesn't think that.
no. But I'm still stuck on the idea that Mario is like a really great option. But Mario would kill me. So
Yeah, I think Mario would want to choose Mario, if anyone.
I don't think
Colin, I would
Mari-
also kill
I
you.
don't think she's paying attention because she would absolutely be like,
oh no, before she was like there was reaction before. I think now she's just like
She just reading some memes or whatever.
yeah,
Fuck.
like do it, dare you, see what happens.
and then of course Sophia would, leave and probably head off to the, one of the clubs because that's her scene. Who knows if she'll see any familiar faces.
I mean, is she going to the club that Colin is in?
I don't know. I don't know out of character that Colin's going to the club. It could happen. It's my scene. My herd after all these years now says specifically, what does it say? It says herd in parentheses club scene.
Well, there you go.
So yeah.
If Kevin was paying attention.
Sorry, Jeanette. I was planning things.
I like planning things. I leave Jilon to do his work and I go out and I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go to Kinetic and just, hang out, have a drink, see who's on the scene.
All right. So, go to Kinetics. Go in. Any particular place in Kinetics you go?
I forget what specific spots I can potentially go to. Probably the dance floor. A dance floor. I don't know how many dance floors there are.
I think there's a couple, right? Dance floors. The owners of Kinetics.
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's like one of those things where it's not defined, so you can say whatever you want and it's there.
So there's dance floor. There's also the VIP area, the area downstairs where the kindred dwell, so they can do the thing without interference. Yeah.
There's some liminal back rooms, but you can't really get to those easily.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's playing some late 80s, early 90s, like emo goth music.
Classic.
Yeah. And as you go in the connects and walk around, you do see a couple familiar people.
Hmm.
Including everyone's favorite friend Colin with a lady. Couple kindred that you've seen over the years, just chilling and enjoying themselves. Most of them just do the most minor of not, nods. Let's see here. I'm just looking over my notes here of different peoples. Because there's so many people. Okay. All right, you see so you're into like Sophia's homeless community and field things, right?
Yep, I have I have the soup kitchen, so I've got a
Mhm.
connection with that community. Over the last 3 years, I've kind of let my retainer kind of take more active role in like managing that. And I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes, like keeping an eye on like how money is moved for the kindred and things like that, like using forensic finance and stuff to make sure we're not putting any red flags out there for outside people to notice. And I'm big into like more surveillance and hacking and corporate finance. Like I'm totally like behind the scenes, kind of just keeping track that we don't pop on the grid of, oh, there's some fun activity going on in Baltimore.
Yeah, so you do see one of your contacts, a gang girl who is pretty well known for their computer security skills, couple KTF and stuff. So what does Sophia do?
If I see them, I guess I'll probably make a point. I'll kind of head off from the dance floor if they're kind of at the bar or something, and kind of make my way over and just be like, hello,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm doing good. So the person with cybersecurity and stuff, their name is Frank Steele.
That's a good name.
Yeah. It's like, Miss Miller, I didn't quite think you'd be here. For some reason I thought you'd I don't know, clothes would be a little bit like not your thing, but yeah.
Oh, Mr. Steele, everyone's got to have their way to unwind at the end of a busy night or at the beginning of it.
Yeah, true. And this one, this is a nice club overall. I just traveled all of them because never know which one to get.
Oh, this one's pretty nice. I'm friendly with the proprietors of this property.
Nice. So you get a discount on this. A lot of the stuff's here is overpriced. Thankfully, we don't have to drink. But when you're trying to buy drinks for other people,
I'm sure I could if I asked, but I generally don't. It's money's not that big of a hindrance for me, and I like to support my friends' business endeavors. I look for, if I need something, they help me out other places.
interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
it's if I opened a business, I wouldn't want my friends and family asking for everything for free. I would hope they'd support me.
You know what family's for? To bum off of?
Well, that's what a lot of them will tell you. And, sometimes that's why you have to kind of, cut that off at the head and ignore that. But no, people who really support you don't demand things. If they do something for you, they don't expect something in return. That's a different situation. We know how that goes. That's a transactional relationship. What about you? Anything new? Have you heard any, rumors? How's business? Any information that you maybe have come across that might be of interest to me?
Oh, probably, but nothing for free.
Well, of course not.
I mean, we might not be family, but I still believe in transactional relationships when it comes to stuff.
That's what we have. I've always made sure that you're well taken care of.
Yeah, I found some things going through the new ShrekNet 3.0 and it's pretty interesting. Some deep delves on some of the some details on some politicians and some money going where it's gonna be. Very interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do say.
Yeah. I can tell you more for something.
And I lean in, and what would your price be for that?
We work together and I just need some quick money and it's not too much. 600.
600?
Yeah, I got rent due.
Oh, that can be arranged. What would be easiest for you?
Who's I was phone with the iPod device.
Oh, well,
You could also what is it? That transaction apps.
oh, like the
Zil.
yeah, one of
Yeah.
those. Sure. Just a moment. I take out my phone and I want to basically transfer him the money, but do it so that it doesn't appear to have come from me personally. Would you like me to roll something like hack or something like that?
I think after all these years, you probably have some set up easily.
Okay.
It's like, all right, thanks for the transaction, Elizabeth Caldwell.
You gotta make it
You're
like
welcome.
Missing.
Actually,
you gotta make it like something really stupid to like just be like, yes, the penis doctor.
Urologist?
hmm
Um,
Don't know why they're paying you, but
actually, the transfer looks like it came from a Antonio Rossi.
Interesting.
Thanks. I got it.
So what do you have for me?
I will have it dropped off tomorrow by the end of the night. I will have a colleague drop it off at you work out of that one shelter on that one street, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have
Yes.
someone drop it there. You got an office still, right?
Oh yes. It can be left in care of Andrew Masterson.
Okay.
He'll make sure it gets to where it needs to go.
All right. Yeah, they'll drop it off. It would be on a encrypted drive.
That's
On a 3x4
very good.
floppy disk.
It's going to be on note cards and they're going to be like filed in order, but don't drop them or you'll never get them back in order.
Got these punch cards for
I've got something called a zip disk. Do you know what a zip disk is?
It's the latest technology.
No,
I'm gonna send over a Zune.
honestly,
And the tracks will spell out what I'm talking about.
but there is a thing where obsolete tech actually becomes better security than
Yeah.
modern tech, just because no one knows what to do with it. It's like, aha,
Here's a cassette tape. Do you know how to get data off a cassette tape? Yes, I do. Thank you. I have a tape drive.
and a lot of people are just like, I'll plug it into my. Damn it! I gotta go on Amazon and buy a converter and
I knew I never should have invested in Betamax.
8-track.
Laser disc.
All right, I'll send you all of those. It's an 18-part communication to tell you that fucking Ebenezer is sleeping with someone.
So as you're
And don't forget, if the information turns out to be very useful, I'll send you a bonus.
all right, sounds good.
It's always good doing business with you, Mr. Steele.
Always good. Always good. Papa's gonna have rent paid this month.
I do.
What?
I make a note to do another deep dive, make sure nothing's come up from Mr. Steele that's not, questionable.
Mhm.
Just mentally.
All right. So other than enjoying yourself, anything else you're doing at the club?
I'm now that I've noticed Colin's there and I don't really know his friend he's with, I just kind of keep eyes, kind of what they're up to.
And see him trying to get her involved and stuff, trying to get some dancing and stuff, and she seems very reluctant to join in the fun. And he's just like, yeah, you're just seeing the pantomime, like, and she's just like, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Ah, that poor boy. I'm going to buy them each a drink and have it sent over.
Both get handed drinks, and they're both like, actually, first, before calling drinks, he switches their drinks, and it's like,
I laugh at his what I think is paranoia, and then I will just people watch and just kind of hang out.
To do that. It's getting late. Do I want to shove anyone else into crime mode?
I was wondering if you were going to try to get me.
Not yet.
I'm scared.
Jilon is next time when you go to
Did
Paris.
send you a message, Kevin, in Discord.
Oh, so say one more time. You want to cry now, Katrina? How are you gonna cry? You gonna cry? I mean, if you want a scene, just say I would like a scene.
I would like a scene, please.
All right.
Yay.
Scene hog. Go back to you.
So after the art show, Liz is gonna turn to Cozy. I know that you sent your new friend and Colin out, but if you got something, if you got a little bit of time, I did have something else I had planned. I figured we'd make a whole night of it.
Yeah, it's been a while since we had the whole date night.
I know. And Liz will take her to the Hippodrome, which is one of the nicer theaters in Baltimore, next to Cozy's, of course. And they are normally not open this late, obviously, and when they walk in, they're obviously the only ones in line. And the playbill is for the Phantom of the Opera. And when they get to the actual theater, they're the only ones in the audience.
Or put your hand up.
Oh.
And after the play and the curtain call, the actors are all finished. The lights come up a little bit, but Liz doesn't move just yet. She just keeps holding on to Cozy's hand.
You alright?
Yeah, when I first met you, you kind of terrified me a little bit. I was scared that you were a wild card of liability. I didn't anticipate that before long I'd be so scared of losing you. but from the moment that you pulled me into a closet and showed me your scars, I knew that we kind of had something special. And when that Giovanni asshat all those years ago was standing over you, I felt like it was my own heart on the line.
Which one?
And it was, because you were. And I knew then that I didn't want to live the second life without you. And I knew it 3 years ago when I gave you that painting. And I knew it in Paris when I kissed you under the stars in front of the Louvre. And I knew it tonight when you put so much thought into that beautiful art show and asking me about each piece and listening to me ramble. I know that I don't want to live this life without you, Cozy, and I'm not scared anymore. I want to
Yes.
spend the rest of eternity with
Yes.
you, Cozy.
Yes. Yes.
And she pulls
Yeah.
out a little box.
Yeah.
That has a
She's
ring.
already holding you and crying. Yeah.
It's got a finger attached.
Does not have a finger attached. Get out of here, Kevin. That's the wrong thing to copy pasting. I have art of the ring in the Discord.
Yeah. She's like appropriately dramatic.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah, naturally. Nothing but the most dramatic for you.
I love you so much, Elizabeth.
I love you. Sorry, I just saw the Discord update.
Finally, the gays for the win.
Yeah, of course.
All right, it's time to win the plan a wedding. You do need to know, I am going to wear a cape.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Excellent.
And, you know, if you want, I can too.
This is fucking cute. I'm delighted. I give you a big, long, passionate kiss, and then I post in the group chat, like, what's up? Guess what, guys? We're gonna be best friends forever.
Pavel, really?
Fuck off, Pavel. He's not in this group chat.
Oh. Sad Pavel.
Or was he not supposed to be in this group chat?
God damn it.
Sean adds him in every time.
He asks every time.
The group say no. All
Don't
right.
forget, he thinks that everyone in the group is dating each other, so
Yeah.
I mean, he got that impression. You guys didn't keep it like anti-impression for that. So with that, we will be ending the night. So next time you all are still awake. It is still plenty of moonlight hours left of the night.
Now, there's a lot of stuff going on, but we're gonna cut to black.
Oh, yeah.
Cut to
Yeah.
black as the one usher's like, oh God.
Oh, no, we're
just
going back
leave."
to Liz's
We're
place.
home. We're not. Come on.
Yeah, it's after proposes. Like, ah, get out of here. Get out of here.
No, she rented the theater for the night. Because she didn't know when Cozy's thing was going to be done. So she just rented it for the whole night.
Liz's place is like decked out.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, the amount of candles just everywhere.
Mhm.
Go in. Too many candles. Oh, fear, fire frenzy. Fear
Fire
frenzy.
frenzy. Shit.
Fear frenzy.
There's definitely a frenzy, that's for sure.
Sophia made sure there were plenty of candles. Every one of them is a little electric candle, so that there won't be any chance of danger.
I totally forgot that fire would cause them to frenzy. I was just thinking like, yeah, that's just a fire hazard.
Have you seen the Scout Cape?
Gonna come back home and it's just ash.
I'm just thinking of that one scene in Phantom where all the little lights.
Mhm.
But yeah, fire is one of the things that can cause fear, frenzy, and
I
vampires.
forgot about that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Doesn't come up too often because modern era doesn't have as much fire as it used to, you know?
Yeah, like you walk into a building and there's torches and everything's cooked over an open fire and yeah.
But with that, we were in the night. Glad you're
Yay.
joining us. We've had emotional highs, lows, sideways. Next time, we might have some from Jilon, some emotion.
I'm just gonna keep skating by, like being
Yeah.
the chill
Can't
man.
be
with
another
the
actor,
group.
eh?
Okay,
See,
Sean.
I don't know.
Sean
You're
also.
up next.
We can get
Juan
Sean.
is an
emotion.
unmovable brick.
We haven't learned nearly enough about Sophia. It's gonna be time.
So,
You could write that into a business contract.
so with that, we thank you for joining us. Our upload schedule on this channel has been a bit wonky due to life events as of this recording. Hopefully, by the time if you're rewatching this in the future, things will get better and more consistent. But typically on Mondays, it'll be this followed by Savage Pathfinder Rise of the Rune Lords, and then Wednesdays typically our Insect Knights Power Rangers game and Chantry Houses of Baltimore. As of this recording, just keep checking out our stuff. Everyone else's social stuff should be down in the doobly doo, so check their stuff out. Don't know what they do with life, but they do great things sometimes. Just check out their stuff for whatever is coming up. Maybe somebody will have a commissions open. Who knows? Maybe somebody's looking for a job. Who knows? Just check out those things. So until next time, I hope you had a bloody good time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us. I control the recording this time, Katrina.
Ah.
Boo.